Where do I start? Where do I start? Where do I start? Okay, where do I start? And yes, I've been drinking, so yes, I'm going to talk my shit. I'm going to talk my shit because like Lhhny Leak said, you see the show they want you to see. So let's talk about it. Where do I start? Okay, the podcast. And I'm going to talk about it because it's crazy that so many fucking people partook in this alleged storyline. Yet nobody's speaking up when I'm being attacked. So I'm going to talk my truth. And here's what it is. So last year, I told Juju I was going to start a podcast. She encouraged me. She was a great friend. And she said, I think that's great for you. I think that's something you should do. I told her my name on the radio was going to be Motormouth Johnny. She said, I'm here for it. I said, you know what? Maybe this is something we should do together. She agreed. And the plan was for us to have a show together. The plan was for us to have a show together. Here's what you did not see on the show. Here's what the fuck y'all didn't see on the show. And I hate that I always have to go on live and clear my name. But here I am. So here's what y'all didn't see. After Juju and I had that conversation, Juju mainly resides in Florida. Over in Florida, there's iHeartRadio there. There's an iHeartRadio in Atlanta. There's an iHeartRadio in Texas, California, Los Angeles to be exact, and here in New York. So Juju took a meeting in iHeartRadio, Florida, which I believe is in Orlando. Now, mind y'all, I live in New York City. I live in fucking New York City. So Juju planned the meeting, took the meeting. The meeting went great. She called me after the meeting and said, hey, remember the idea about the show? Are you still kind of sort of interested in doing it? And I said, kind of sort of, no, I'm very interested. I'm heavily pursuing it. But, you know, it is a little hard for me to land said meetings because I'm a gay boy. Sometimes they don't take these gay boys seriously, especially after reality TV. But I'm still working on it. She says to me, oh, good news. I took the meeting. I already took the meeting. So I got the gig. And I spoke to them about you, and they're happy to bring you on as my, you know, basically like my co-star. So in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, this was my idea. This was my podcast. And now you've landed the podcast allegedly for us, but you landed it in Florida. So thank you, friend, for perpetuating the image that the world already thinks about me. The world already thinks that I reap the benefits of all these women who bequeath me such things like jobs and things like that. This was the one thing I had for myself. Furthermore, you got me the job in Florida, so you just allegedly landed me a job that I'm going to spend $2,000 a week to get to. When I'm working so hard here in New York to get it for myself and bring you on. It was my idea to begin with. So I was hurt. And there are things that I was going through that I can't divulge yet because it hasn't showed up on the show. And that would be me breaching my contract. So before you guys are all sitting there casting your fucking judgments and opinion on me, wait till you see the whole story. Because I didn't lie on Kendall. I didn't lie on Kendall. You guys saw one conversation that was on camera, but there was another conversation that Kendall and I had in privacy that she admits to later on. So I didn't lie. So for all you people who are judging me and casting your opinions on me, oh, Jonathan lied on Kendall, look at him wishy-washy and all this, save your opinions. And you're going to have to save them for a minimum of 10 fucking episodes. Because she eventually admits to her truths. I'm not a liar. Now, do I dramatize things with my hands and the way that I speak and my flair? Absolutely. Absolutely. I own that. But I don't lie. I don't lie. I don't lie. And I was hurt. And Juju and I are great now. I love that girl. What I take back is me calling her fake and phony, because that girl has never been fake and phony with me. She really hasn't. I said that because you'll understand where my mind was at that time when you watch the coming episodes. And I hate that I called her that. But I do not take back the pain that I had. You landed the job for yourself and you handed it to me. And you landed the job in your hometown in Florida. It's like, oh, I got the gig, friend. And it's in Florida, in my hometown, but just spend $2,000 a week and just come and do the gig with me. That's not a favor. That's not a favor, in my opinion. That was where I was at that time. And the only reason why I'm coming on here is because although everybody's in a good place now, while I'm being attacked on social media, nobody's speaking up for me. And that's another thing I want to talk about. That's another thing I want to talk about. There's such internalized homophobia. There's internalized homophobia when it comes to people of color. To you Latinos in there, to you black people in there, we have such a disgusting, toxic version of what masculinity should be. And when we do not subscribe to those toxic forms of masculinity, we attack. Let me tell you guys something. I've been on Love and Hip Hop for 2 years. But before that, I was a makeup artist for Love and Hip Hop for years. You know what I saw? You know what I have seen on Love and Hip Hop? Men build families with women and cheat on them. To me, that is the ultimate disrespect that you can have towards a woman, in my opinion. In my opinion, a woman's pride and her joy is what she has built for herself and the family that she can say she built. And I see men time and time and time are fucking again on this platform disrespect that. They disrespect these women. You know what you guys do? The viewers of Love and Hip Hop? You praise them. You build them up. You make them stars. Stevie J is a star. And I love Stevie J. That's my friend. But he is the ultimate example of exactly what I'm talking about. He is. And you guys love him. You know what you guys have done? Because I went on that television screen and I told my friend that I was hurt by her. You called me a faggot. You wished I died of AIDS. You called me a messy queen. And you gay boys of color inside of this screen, inside of this Instagram shit, y'all know what y'all did to me? You came on here and said, that's the kind of faggot I hate that comes on here. You know, and you know who else? You know who else? You know who else? Kendall. Let me tell you something about that queen. That fucking queen has yet to open up his page with millions of followers that he built, mind you, based off of the backs of every fucking person on Love and Hip Hop. Because let's be clear. Let's be fucking clear. Let's call it what it is. Because every person on Love and Hip Hop is scared to call that queen out for what it is. But I'm not. Because I live in my truths. I suck dick. I enjoy it. And I own it. When is Kendall going to come out and say he's gay? Kendall, baby, all you do is attack people on Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you do is tell people on Love and Hip Hop, you should have did it better. Girl, sis. Actually, you know what? This is a call of action to everybody at Viacom, everybody on VH1, the Mona Me team, the Eastern team. Bring Kendall on the show. Bring him on the show. He's so great. He must be amazing that he has such strong opinions on us. Miss Thing, come out of the closet. Come out of the closet. Do like I did. Like Miles, like Milan, like Zell, like Mr. Ray, like Bobby Lights, like every other gay person on the show. Come out and show your true colors, sis. Wave your rainbow. Wave your rainbow. But you won't do that. You won't do that. Because you're an Instagram sniper. That's what you do, Kendall. That's what you like to do. You like to get on your Instagram and shoot. And while the rest of the girls are scared to come for you, I'm not. Because I live in my truths. So, at the end of the day, I know my truths. What you guys need to understand is the scenes that you watch are 5-minute fragments of 2-hour-long conversations. And hopefully this season will showcase the whole truth. Hopefully it will. And if it doesn't, at least I know my truths. And my truths are, I love my friends. I make mistakes. I say things when I'm upset. Hold on, I'm turning my lights up. I say things when I'm upset, but at the end of the day, it was an idea that I brought up to Juju, and in my opinion, she ran with it, and we forgave each other. But the things that I hear you people say, and the things that you guys tweet and write are crazy to me. They're crazy to me. When you all, every single person who's called me a faggot, has watched men inseminate these women and walk away from their homes. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And there's such internalized homophobia within our communities. We need to do better. And you, Kendall, shame on you. Shame the fuck on you, queen. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't always do it right. We don't always do it right. But bitch, you built a fucking empire off of coming for us. You don't follow none of us. You don't tweet none of us. You don't post none of the positive shit that we do. What the fuck you post? When the girl's hairlines is fucked up, when the edges is up to here, and what you do afterwards, you plug your infinity pills and all kinds of shit. I have no respect for bitches like you. For bitches like you. That's what I gotta say. And it's not the liquor talking, it's me talking. So, at the end of the day, he could post whatever the fuck he wants. He could say what he wants about me. And all you bitches who follow him, and all you queens who hate me, at the end of the day, all of you cast your opinions about me from the comfort of your home. And I am inside of that TV screen, living my truths. And that's just what it is. So you guys can post your questions. I'll answer them. And it is what it is. They said who I'm talking about, Kendall. I'm talking about the homosexual man who always has opinions about me and on my fellow homosexuals on Love and Hip Hop, as well as the ladies on Love and Hip Hop. That's what I'm talking about. What else? Send me some more questions, y'all. Yes, Corona is one of my favorite beers. Are you and Juju still friends? Absolutely. I love Juju. I love that girl. Friends fall out. That's what I'm saying. Like, all friends fall out. If anybody on this live, how many of y'all is it? 400 and something? If any of you 400 people were to tell me, oh, I never fell out with a friend, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. But we chose, Juju chose, I chose, Yandy, Kimbella, all of us, we all chose to live our lives in front of the world. Have you tried talking to him? To Kendall, no, I DM'd him last season. He never responded, but I didn't, you know, that kind of gay boy, I didn't expect him to ever respond to me. So yeah. Are you and Anais good? Absolutely. I love that girl. Anais and I will always be siblings. It is what it is. I wish I had a friend like you. Thank you, baby. Chris Crocker, I love you. Okay, hold on. Chris, I am obsessed with you since way back with the whole Leave Britney Alone. Like, I used to feel like I need to make, like, Leave Mariah Alone videos. I'm a Gemini. And I'm Dominican, which makes me twice the dramatic. All right, let's take a call. Let's take a call. I'm ready to talk to people because the lies and the shit that's going on is crazy. Ooh, I wish Kendall would just call in and let's. Um, I don't know what's happening with the calls. Let me see. Thanks, Chris Crocker. I love you. You still work with Kim Michelle? Absolutely not. Tag him, call him. Girl, I've tagged him, I've called him, I've responded to his post about me and nothing works out, and but I don't expect nothing less because that's the one thing about me. I'm the one bitch that will always keep it real and go straight to the source. You're so handsome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Even though I don't feel so handsome, I'm coming way off of really bad, like 10-day cold and the whole shebang. So Chris Crocker, you didn't see my comment about adding me. I find it disgusting when another gay guy thinks they can refer to others by using female pronouns. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm always the kind of person who's always going to call gay guys sis and girl and Miss Thing. And if you have a problem with it, you can always press block. And it literally will take you like, I want to say 17 seconds to block me. It doesn't take that long. So I think instead of like watching my live for like the 26 minutes that has been on, it would have been so much easier to just block me. That's just my opinion. That's what I would personally do. But, you know, everybody is like, everybody does their own thing. Yeah. Somebody said, Rocky Thunder, who was on Love and Hip Hop before, said, wait, are you saying Kendall thinks he's undercover? Is it not common knowledge that he is gay as fuck? It is not common knowledge that he is gay as fuck because he is yet to uplift one gay person. Fuck Love and Hip Hop. He's yet to uplift one gay person, period. We had tons of amazing gay programming. There was Pose, there's always Ellen DeGeneres, which is the great fallback. There's Ricky Martin, there's all kinds of people. He's yet to do that. So till he does that, call me back, Kendall. He is not gay. Kendall's gay, girl. You tried it. Whoever's on this live saying that Kendall is not gay, please log off right now and block me. I want no interactions with you. Please skedaddle and scram. Go somewhere and kick rocks. Kendall's gay. Kendall's a queen just like me. Just as gay as me. That's what's crazy. He comes for me for being this kind of like gay person or whatever. He's the same kind of gay person. It's so crazy. Like, he attacks me for doing the things that he's been doing to every single woman on Love and Hip Hop forever. Kendall, baby, if you're watching this, if this gets to you, since you so about it, why won't you come for people like Mano? I want to see you come for Mano. I want to see you come for niggas who you know gonna get your ass. Come for them, Mano. Come for them. Come for all of them. Kendall, do it. You come for me because what we gonna do, girl? Smack each other with our purses? Come for them. But you won't do it. You won't do it. When I see you eat your shit, Kendall, then I'll know you lost your marbles to come for somebody like Maynard, but you won't do it. You ain't stupid enough to do it. You're always gonna come for me and the girls, but it's fine. It's fine, but I'm here. I'm here though, and I'm addressing you because I DM'd you. And I've commented under your post and shit. When you come for me, when you came for Anais, when you come for my friends, I respond. What you do, girl? You swipe and you delete them. But I'm here though. Now it lives on Instagram. It lives in the world. So you're so great. Like, you have connections with VH1. You have connections with like Eastern and Mon Ami and Viacom. Get on the show. Show the world that you're so great. You're better than every single gay boy that was on the show that you come for all the time. You're better than us, and we get it, girl. We get it. We understand. Like, do it. Do it from your rental and your like rental furniture and all. Girl, sit. Do that on television, but do it to our faces, though. Do it to our faces, sis. Do it to our face. You ain't gonna do it up here in New York. I'll tell you that. You ain't gonna do it in the Heights. And if you do, you ain't gonna get past 2 blocks, sis. This is in LA. It don't work like that over here, bitch. What else? Ask me questions, y'all, because I'm feeling good and juicy. I'm feeling saucy. And don't ask me no more questions about fucking Kendall. I'll answer questions about Kendall when he answers questions about his sexuality. Let him tell the world that he's a big bottom, just like me. We both take dick. Sometimes I take them in groups. Sometimes I take them with homegirls, like Anais and stuff. So he comes out and tells the world things like that. Then I'll have a conversation with him. But till he admits his sexuality, then call me back, sis. Call me the fuck back. Jonathan, stop wasting your good energy. Oh, no. Oh, no. The world has attacked me. The world has attacked me. And that is what is sad. It feels like for years, people were like, hey, okay, oh, okay. We'll deal with him because, you know, he treats the girls good enough, and yeah. We'll handle him. Yeah. Like, I can't tell you guys within the last 4 years how many people walked up to me like, I'm not gay or nothing. But I love you and I like you, but I'm not gay or nothing. And it's like a plethora of people who were just sitting around waiting for a good reason to hate me. And this beef, this alleged beef with me and Juju that has been exemplified because, again, you guys are watching 5-minute fragments of things that take 2 hours and sometimes 2 weeks to film. It's like every person who was sitting in the darkest crevices of the internet who were waiting for a great reason to hate a gay boy. Finally, we got one. Fuck you, faggot. Oh my God, you're messy. You fucking faggot. You fucking queen. Bitch. This is a fucking platform that is built up of conflict and resolution. We have seen time and time again, men disrespect the mother of their children, and we build them up, and we do not persecute them the way y'all persecuted me. What did I do? I called my friend faker than a $2 bill. Granted, I fucking understand it, and I hear y'all loud and clear. A $2 bill is very real. Got it. Noted. But my God, because I fell out with my homegirl? Shit. That's crazy. It's crazy. I wish I would have went this hard to defend all the girls who come on the show to find out that they have been cheated on. In my opinion, that's the biggest disrespect on women. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, in my drunk opinion with my Corona, in my drunk opinion. That's all I'm saying. Send me some questions, y'all. He's clearly still low down. Girl, we're not going to talk about that nigga no more. Fuck him. Gary, I see you. Gary's my friend from grade school. And Gary will tell y'all, I was this turn and this honest and this real back in the 4th grade. Right, Gary? So what's next for you? I'm working on a vlog. I want to be a parent, so I'm looking into that. And sky's the limit for me. Anything that has to do with positivity, making money, and keeping it real, I'm here for it. Have you ever done makeup on a dark skinned person? Absolutely. That's actually where I started. Alec Webb was a big time dark skin model. And back when Kimora Lee Simmons had a makeup line, I actually did her makeup for it, and you can look it up on maybe YouTube. But I did that, and I did that. She looked lit. Would you want her a boy or girl? I actually want twins. So two of my favorite best friends are twins, but they're twin girls, and I think because they're both girls, they kind of get into it a lot. So I actually would love twins, but I would love boy girl twins, and I actually would love my boy girl twins with one of my twin friends. So if they're on this, Alice and Karen. Are you friends with Bobby? Absolutely. I love Bobby. Bobby Lights is Bobby Lights is a star. Bobby Lights is pure. Bobby Lights is honesty. He is like real. He's like, I don't know, pure. Like what you see is what you get. He's when I met him, I had been friends with him on social media for a year. And the moment that I met him, it felt like we knew each other for years, but it's because he's so transparent. So I love him. I'm reading your questions. Oh, thank you guys. Well, ask me some questions. You guys are sending me so many compliments. Ask me questions so we could talk. Let's chit chat. Are you dating anyone? I'm not dating anybody. I don't think I want to date for a while. I think I need to work a lot of shit out before I do that. Do you know Nati Natasha? Yes, I love Nati Natasha. She's lit. What happened with you and Kay? Girl, go ask Kimberly what happened with me and Kay Michelle. It's not it's a lot. They said you're being messy. I know they said I'm being messy, but that's what's put out there about gay people. Like I done. So you guys, please tell me the difference, okay? And be honest with me. This is an open dialogue and an open conversation. So I sat with Kimbella, who is a mutual friend of me and Juju. Now, anybody on this live, let me know. Have you guys ever fallen out? You guys all are groups of friends, I'm sure. Have you ever fallen out with a specific person in your group of friends and confided in another friend and said, this is what I'm going through? This is where we're at. This is what it is. This is how I feel. And sometimes you do that because you want to hear somebody else's perspective on it. You want to hear somebody else's opinion on it. I was upset. I was hurt. And I think in the 5 years that I've been on television, the one thing everybody can understand and gauge is I have no problems at all with telling people how I feel about them to their face. Never have. I did this live to tell the world how I feel and to communicate with Kendall because she never responds to me. So I think it's abundantly clear that I'm not scared at all to ever have a conversation with people. In my opinion, I didn't want to have the conversation on my birthday. I didn't, for a number of reasons. First being, Sin just had a baby. It's like, well, you guys saw on the show, Sin dealt with postpartum depression. Sin wasn't going out a lot after she had Lex. But my birthday was one of her first outings and all that stuff. I didn't want to put her in an uncomfortable situation, for one. For two, it was one of her first times filming with the girls. So I didn't want her to be involved in no shit. So I'm thinking to myself, well, it's my birthday, bitch. It's not going to be crazy. It's going to be you, me, Anais, and who I invited. So while Kimbella and Yandy might have a conversation, because I did genuinely want that, I don't think it's going to go that far left. The last thing I thought was that Juju was going to walk in, regardless of who invited her, because y'all keep texting me and tweeting me and writing all that shit. What did she hear before my birthday? That's the problem. That's the problem. Because Juju walked in and she had a battery on her back. Like she heard some shit. And the more I tried to diffuse it, the more the situation escalated. It was like it turned into this big clusterfuck of shit. And Juju felt ambushed. Like, how did you hear everything that I said, but you didn't hear the other side of the story? And it's not fair. So for me, I was like, okay, Juju, well, here's what I said. But if I'm going to be honest and admit what I said, then you got to hear what she said too. And what she said was, and that's when all pandemonium broke loose. And that's where all this shit that you guys are watching unfolded from. So in my opinion, I could have handled it differently. And I wish I was in a better state of mind at that time, but I wasn't. It is what it is. And if I could take something back, I would take back the aggression, and I would take back calling Juju fake and phony. Everything else I'm going to stand by because it's the truth. And hopefully it comes out. And if it doesn't, well, then you heard it here first.